Okay, Shawn Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center, and here's your little addendum to our little short game session. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm going to do three different chip shots around this green. I'm going to show you the proper way to find your landing areas. And the 1/3, 2/3 rule apply here, right? So you want to measure from the beginning of the green all the way to the flagstick, you know what the distance is. You want to land the ball in the first third and roll it the other 2/3 to the pin. So if I'm at the front of the green versus in the middle of the green versus next to the flagstick, all right? So I'm going to do the front chip right here with my pitching wedge, my 50-degree wedge. And by the way, I want to let all you guys know how happy I am to have my conditions of competition grooves back into my clubs. Now, many of you who haven't been playing for 35 years, when I started playing golf, we didn't have these square groove business. Even ping didn't have the square grooves. And it was much easier to gauge how far the ball was going to roll forward than how far it was going to roll back. And then we got into this business of backspin because it looks so good. It's exciting and all that stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not very good on the scorecard. For the last 5 years, I've been using these darn other grooves because no other wedges had them, and the other wedges that I had were all worn out. And by the way, for some of you who want to revive those old wedges, you talk to my buddy Jim Cronus. You go to theironfactory.com and he'll redo those wedges for you for 40 bucks. The guy does amazing work. This guy does wedges and re-chromes the irons on the PGA Tour for a lot of the PGA Tour players. He's out in Colorado. So when the ball lands, it rolls forward. That's what we want. Hey, there he goes, our little buddy from this morning. So if the ball checks up and doesn't roll forward, then, you know, I'm up the creek without a paddle. Now, so I want to land the ball here, roll the ball there. I'm going to do that with a pitching wedge. That was going to be a 58-degree wedge, and the other one over there is going to be my 62-degree wedge. All right? So, all right. So here we are with our pitching wedge. I'm going to pick my spot, take my practice swing, nudge, fall. Was that the right amount of momentum to land it right there on the little bit of the downslope so it kicks forward up to the pin? I like it. How much was that? How much momentum was that again? Yeah, about that much. On the downslope, back up the other side, hold down. Not too bad. So I got past the hole maybe 8 feet. Okay, let's try that again. Just a hair less momentum. Nudge, fall. There, let's see how that works. I like that better because now I'm about 4 feet below the hole, much easier chip. Okay, so I'll know that for next time when I'm on this green. Now, let's have a look. Got my 58-degree right here. Doo-doo-doo. Now, from this angle, out of the rough, I want to land the ball in the first third right here and then let it roll up to the pin. So 1/3, 2/3. 58-degree or 56-degree sand wedge would do the work very well, as long as it's not a wedge that spins too much. Nudge, fall. Is that the momentum I need to land the ball there? Yes. Nudge, fall. Landed it exactly where I wanted to. Up the rope. There you go. So I got about 3 feet left. I'm very happy with that one. And if I do exactly the same thing with my lob wedge on the other side here, I want to make sure you guys can see that because I think the flagstick is in the position where it's almost out of the view here. So 1/3, 2/3. Nudge, fall. Is that what I want? Yes. Nudge, fall. 1/3, 2/3. Very nice. So I got 2 feet left for my par. That's an easy cleanup right there. You can see how I'm using 3 different wedges for 3 different possibilities. And most of you will get used to 2 wedges at least. You want to get used to a lob wedge and a sand wedge. And if you have try to get yourself a nice gap or pitching wedge that's a forged club as well, because forged clubs around the greens are so much softer. The ball comes off beautifully. It doesn't rocket off the face. It's not a harsh material. You'll get a lot more out of forged wedges when it comes to doing chip shots around the green and pitch shots further away. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next segment.